Hello everyone and welcome back in the session Introduction to Java Servlet. First, let us take a look to the topics covered in the last session. So in the last session, you have learned about the features of Java Servlet, and after understanding the feature of Java Servlet, you have learned about what is the web container and the life cycle of the servlet. After this, you have done the servlet API and architecture of servlets. So in the last session, you have understood the basic concepts of servlets and life cycle of the servlets. Now after this, in this session, you will learn about how to download Eclipse IDE and how to install and configuring Apache Tomcat server in Eclipse IDE. So let me start how to download Eclipse IDE. So in this session, you will understand how to download the Eclipse IDE for running your servlet programs. So this is the complete session in which you will understand how to install Eclipse and how to set up Apache Tomcat server in Eclipse IDE. So let me understand how to download the Eclipse IDE. So to install Eclipse on Windows, you can go to the link www.eclipse.org and you can go to the downloads. So now I will tell you how to download the Eclipse. So you will open any web browser and you will write here download Eclipse IDE. Download Eclipse IDE. So you can see here this website will be open automatically. Eclipse download, you will click on this and you can see here the website of Eclipse is automatically open, and directly you can copy this link and paste any browser. So this page of Eclipse IDE will be open and you can see from this page you can get the latest Eclipse IDE, and the latest Eclipse IDE is what 2023. So you can see here download, you can click on download 64-bit or you can click on download package. So when you click on download package, you can see here the package details will be shown on this web page. So under this you will click on this Eclipse IDE for Enterprise Java Developer. So you can see here on the right hand side, if you want to install for Windows, you will click on Windows 64-bit. If you want to install for Mac, you can click on Mac, and if you have the operating system Linux, you can click on this one. Right now my computer has the Windows operating system, so I am clicking on the Windows option. So when you click on 64-bit, now I have clicked on 64-bit, so you can see here from this you can download 64-bit Eclipse IDE, and you can see this one is Eclipse JEE and this is the latest version, and this is Eclipse for Windows 32 and 64 also. So for 32 and 64, this Eclipse will be work. And when you click on download, the download will automatically start, and when this download will start, you can click on that particular file and it will be installed automatically. So this is the way to install the Eclipse IDE on Windows 64 or 32-bit operating system. So I am not clicking on this download button because I have already installed and download in my Windows operating system. So just I am going to minimize this web browser, and after this you can see here when you install Eclipse IDE, so this will be installed like this Eclipse 2019 and 09. This is not a latest version. So when you when you install the latest version, it will be display like this 2020-03. So how to start this? You will double click on this, and this Eclipse IDE is starting. Click on launch. Now this Eclipse IDE is started. So how to start this? Click on Eclipse icon in the Eclipse and you can start the Eclipse IDE. After starting, this will be looks like this. So this is the process how to download Eclipse and how to install Eclipse on Windows platform. Now I will tell you how to download and install Apache Tomcat server. So you can see here, this one is the process how to download Eclipse IDE. After this, you will understand how to install and configure Apache Tomcat server in Eclipse IDE. So in order to run servlet in Eclipse IDE, you need to have Apache Tomcat server configured in Eclipse IDE. So I will tell you how to first download the Apache Tomcat for Eclipse, and after downloading, how to install the Apache Tomcat in Eclipse. So you can see, to run servlet in Eclipse, you need a server. So how to download it? You can go to this link tomcat.apache.org, download this .cgi, or directly you can write in the browser download Apache Tomcat. You can write this one. When you write download Apache Tomcat, the right URL of Apache Tomcat will be display here, and you will click on Apache Tomcat 90 software download. You will click on this. The web page of Apache Tomcat download will be open, and you can see on the left hand side you have the latest version Tomcat 10. This is the alpha version. You have Tomcat 9, you have Tomcat 8, and you have Tomcat 7. So according to your compatibility of Eclipse IDE, you can download any one. You can download Tomcat 9, you can download Tomcat 8 or 7. So right now I am clicking on Tomcat 9. So when you click on Tomcat 9, you can see here about Tomcat 9, and this is the download package here 9.0.33. This is the latest updated version of Tomcat 9.0, and you can see here in the core section, this one, in the core section you have 32-bit Windows zip and you have 64-bit Windows zip. So according to your operating system in your computer, if you have 32-bit, you can click on 32-bit. If you have 64-bit, you can click on 64-bit. So right now my computer is 64-bit Windows operating system, so I will click on 64-bit Windows zip file. So when you click on this, so this pop-up will open and it will ask you to click on OK button. If you want to proceed for download Apache Tomcat, you can click on OK, and if you would not want to download this Apache, you can click on cancel. So right now I have already download and install the Apache in Eclipse IDE, but just I let you know how to download. So when you click on OK button, so this Apache Tomcat will download automatically. So right now I'm not clicking OK button because I have already downloaded this. So I am clicking on cancel button. So how to get it? You can see here When you download it, it will come automatically in the download folder, and it will looks like this. This one is what? Apache Tomcat 9.031. This will be look like this. Apache Tomcat 9.031 Windows 64.zip. So you will copy it and you can paste in any desired location in your computer. So right now I have pasted it here in the D directory and term2 folder. So you can see here Apache Tomcat 9.031. I have copy from there and paste here in any directory you can, and you will click on right click and you will unzip this file. You will unzip this file. It will looks like this: Apache Tomcat 9.031 Windows 64. So this is what? This is the process how to download Apache Tomcat. And when you click on this directory will looks like this. It have some bin folder and this have some library folder. So this one is the Apache Tomcat. So after downloading Apache Tomcat, now let me jump to the step 2. So this one is the step 1, how to download Apache Tomcat for Eclipse IDE. Now come to the step 2. Step 2 is extract the downloaded zip folder to any desired location in your machine. So we have already done the step 2. Let me jump to the step 3. Step 3 is configuring Apache Tomcat server in Eclipse IDE. So to run the servlet program in Eclipse, you need a server. So in this session, we will tell you how to configure Apache Tomcat server in Eclipse IDE. So we have already downloaded and extract the downloaded folder in the D directory. Now, how to configure Apache Tomcat in Eclipse IDE? So I will tell you how to configure. So now you will open Eclipse IDE for this purpose. So how to configure? So for configuring, you will click on Windows. You can see here I have so many menus: search, projects, run, and Windows. So you will click on Window and go to the preference. This one, click on the preference. This small window will be open, and after this you will scroll down and you can see here this is what? Server. This is what? Server. You have a tab server and you will expand it. When you will expand it, you will get a runtime environment. So when you click on runtime environment, you can see here we have a add button here, or you can see this is what? Add. So when you click on add, so this small window will open again. So you can see here Apache Tomcat 9.0. So I have already configured Apache Tomcat 9.0, but I am telling you how to configure. So you will click on add. You will click on add and you can see here you have different options and different versions of Apache Tomcat in Apache folder. You can see in the Apache you have so many folders. So you have to click on Apache, and when you click on Apache, so it will be expand and it will show you many numbers of Apache Tomcat versions here. So if you have downloaded Apache 9.0, you will select this one. If you have downloaded Apache Tomcat 8.0, you will select this one. So in my case, I have already downloaded Apache Tomcat 9.0. So I am selecting Apache Tomcat version 9.0. So after selecting it, you will click on next, and when you click on next, it will ask you the where is the directory of Apache Tomcat. So you will click on browse tab, when you click on browse, so I have already installed in the D directory in the academic session this one, and this one is what, term 2. So you can see here I have installed in D drive term 2 folder Apache Tomcat, and you will click this and you will click on this. So you have to give path till here, Apache Tomcat 9.0.31, not here. Okay, so you need to understand, you have to give the path up to here, this one. So you will select it, the path will come automatically here, and you will click on last and finish. When you click on finish, so you can see here this Apache Tomcat is added in your Eclipse IDE. So because I have already installed Apache Tomcat 9.0, so if you will reconfigure Apache Tomcat in Eclipse IDE, it will be like this. This will be 1 or this will be 2. So I have already configured Apache Tomcat. So I am not configuring again. So when you will add this, you will click on apply and close. Okay. So just I have already configured this. So I am deleting this right now. You can remove from here. And after this, you will click on apply and close. Okay. So when you configure and when you add Apache Tomcat 9.0 or any version of Apache Tomcat, please do not forget apply and close button. Until and unless you will not click on apply and close, this Apache Tomcat will not configure in Eclipse IDE. So I have already configured, so I am not clicking on apply and close. I am just cancel it. So when you add this, there will be a tab here like this, server tab. There will be a tab here on the bottom side. If you can't see this tab, you can go to Windows again. You will go in show view and you will click on server. So when you click on server, this server tab will be displayed on the bottom side. So how to restart this? You can see you will right click here and you will click on start here. So when you click on start, and when you click on start, the Apache Tomcat server will be start automatically, and it will display success message. You can see here started and synchronized. If the server is not properly configured in Eclipse IDE, it will display some error here. So until and unless this server is not configured properly, your servlet program will not execute. So you have to remember this. You have to remember this must be run properly. You can see if you want to restart, you can click on the restart button. So this is the process how to download the Apache Tomcat and how to configure Apache Tomcat in Eclipse IDE. So that is the process, Windows preferences, and I have already shown here how to download and configure. So that is all about how to download Eclipse IDE and how to install and configure Apache Tomcat server in Eclipse for running your servlet program. So this is all about the current session, and in the next session you will learn about how to create servlets in Eclipse IDE and how to create the first program, or you can see the hello world program in the servlet. So thank you for watching this session. Thank you very much. Have a good day.